Okay, guys. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the polluter pays principle, and I'm a graduate of the University of Toronto. I went to U of T. I have a bachelor's in environmental science and a master's in environmental science, and I've been working in environmental consulting for the past 4 or 5 years. All right. So, I just wanted to share a little bit of my knowledge about what the polluter pays principle is. So, basically, the polluter pays principle is, it's an internationally recognized principle that says that the cost of pollution, right, should be borne or paid for by those who cause it or allow it to occur, right? Now, in recognition of this very important principle, like the Ministry of Environment statement of environmental values affirms that the ministry endeavors to have the perpetrator of pollution pay for the cost of cleanup and rehabilitation consistent with the polluter pays principle. All right? So, applying the polluter pays principle has several benefits. First, requiring the polluter to pay their own cleanup costs encourages the polluters to modify their behavior, right, in such a way so as to lessen the potential environmental impacts. And secondly, it transfers the financial risk of cleaning up environmental hazards from the government to the polluter, right? Relieving the government of unwanted and unwarranted environmental and fiscal burdens. Now, in 2011, there's a commission called the Drummond Commission on the reform of Ontario's public services, recommended that the government revise Ontario's legislative framework to focus more on the polluter pays principle to better protect the province against the costs of environmental cleanup. Subsequently, in September of 2014, the Premier at that time mandated that the Minister of the Environment and Climate Change review Ontario's legislative framework to ensure a comprehensive approach holding polluters responsible for their environment for their environmental impacts, right? Including put a greater emphasis on the polluter pays principle. Now, while the government can apply this principle retroactively by ordering polluters to pay for environmental rehabilitation after damage occurs, securing full compensation can prove to be difficult when an owner of a contaminated site has gone bankrupt, cannot be located, or lacks the sufficient funds, or sometimes they just plain out refuse to pay for the cleanup, right? Now, in addition a 2012 Supreme Court of Canada decision determined that environmental protection orders usually will be subject to the normal claims process that governs bankruptcy and corporate restructuring. Now, as a result, ministry remediation orders generally have no priority during bankruptcy proceedings and will be treated as regular, unsecured claims among all the other financial claims on the insolvent company's limited remaining funds. All right, so there is a little bit of my piece on what the polluter pays principle is, and what are the benefits and benefits of having that principle enforced, and what are some of the issues with it.